we on this map? Didn't everyone say they were going upstairs? Why didn't I swap the map?
Some folks went upstairs, some folks left, or just staying around.
Okay, so I didn't record anything last session, so I don't remember at all what we did.
Really, pretty much.
There you go.
For the most part, pretty much went around and like, what's what I'm looking for? Like, freed some people to try to get witnesses for Jubilee.
Oh, right.
Told not to do loud noises. Found out that Gar.
Yep.
That Gar is the son of the king. I don't know what happened to the other kids, assuming that they're dead.
Likely.
Yeah, they're trying to figure out where the rest of the king's loyal subjects are.
We're probably not going to be able to free all of them, like, without, spending months there, right?
We did ask Zardak for help, so.
Yeah. I just don't know how much help he'll be able to send, because I don't know what the situation is over there.
Alright.
So, I guess we're winding down for the night then, or?
Well, it's It's midday, but yes, you can
okay.
wind down for the night if you want to.
Oh, okay. I just, from what I heard about a map change, I thought we were going upstairs to sleep.
Some people went upstairs, other people chose not to go upstairs, so.
Okay.
And I assume the people who are still downstairs are the people who decided not to go upstairs.
Yes.
Probably.
Yep.
So, what are my downstairs people doing?
Thorgrim's doing a drinky drink, and LV is working on staffy staff.
You rolled your Arcana last time, so...
Yeah, and it was pretty good. It was like 20 something. 23. So yeah, you said I had made pretty good progress, but it's still going to be a ways to go, because what I want is a particularly powerful item.
Alright.
Oh, Otto is still working on his voice box for Hoppy.
I have a theoretical question, DM.
Okay.
If I were to say open up the mansion for Otto to access his special lab area, his workshop, if he were to make repairs in there or like additions in there, would they remain?
So this is where things get a little complicated, because the spell can technically not do any more than what the spell says it can do. And it's supposed to provide food and minor accommodations. So anything that could be utility that stays magically around probably can't actually work.
That's unfortunate. Would there be any world where I'd be able to like try and modify the spell to give some things some level of physicality?
I mean, if you're willing to roll Arcana for it.
I am most certainly willing to. Would you like that now?
If you want to stop working on your staff, yes.
That's fair. I think this is more important. I'll work on the staff another time. Uno momento. So just need to access. There we go. And Arcana a boop. Less than average.
Okay, so you set your staff aside and you begin pondering, and you're not entirely sure how you're going to do it, but you think that it's theoretically possible.
Okay. Postulating will continue. I must solve this problem for the sake of my friends. I imagine at one point while LB's thinking, Thorgrim lets out this really loud burp, and it's just like, could you stop? Sorry. Yeah.
What about, let's see, so models just a tinkering. Models just tinkering. Oh, I guess we have to go to the upstairs crew.
Go team upstairs with Blue. Could you not?
Oh, the upstairs crew doing?
Well, one's going to be attempting to make more magic scrolls with dark ether in it.
Oh boy.
We're just gonna head over to his room. He's got some things planned, so I'll just wait until Adel does her thing.
I mean, Adel just needs to roll Arcana and tell me what spell they're trying to work.
She's going to go with. What should she?
Good question.
I guess Flame Strike.
Okay. Roll Arcana and roll a D100.
Oh, nice.
Ooh, heyo.
Alright. Whoa.
Alright.
Wow, okay.
So, as you get ready to inscribe the words onto the page, all of a sudden you feel a surge of magic course through you as your sorcerer blood, for just a moment, becomes almost overbearingly powerful. And as you stand there, you can feel the magical energy flooding out of your eyes and out of your mouth as words begin transcribing themselves onto the page, and slowly but surely you have a scroll of Flame Strike prepared for you in almost an instant.
Wow.
Holy shit, she barfed out a scroll.
Well, yeah, let's go to stare at the scroll. A bit confused at what happened.
Are you okay?
I don't know.
It seems that you did finish the spell scroll.
It seems I did. I have no idea what that was, though.
Perhaps your magic surged within you.
Maybe. Maybe. Well, she's going to check and see if the dark ether did anything.
You have no idea.
Oh boy.
Oh no.
Well, I guess that's that for now, unless she can start on another one.
No, that will be your one for the downtime.
Alright. Then that's that.
Alright. George.
All right. So George is sitting here, is going to attempt to contact his mother.
Okay. It takes a while before eventually you feel the connection. As Azazel goes, hold on, I'm yawning. As Azazel says in a questioning way, "You're not in trouble, are you?"
No. I actually am contacting you with good news.
Good to hear.
Yeah. So, we're back in the One Kingdom with the One King I was telling you about. And turns out that there were rebels in the city that managed to apprehend the king and are actually working on bettering the kingdom here.
I see.
Apparently, the person who's leading that rebellion was the king's son, who I believe the king tried to kill at a young age. So they're working on helping the city regain its composure and things like that. The only problem is that there is the issue of the golden people in the statues.
Yes, the petrified ones.
Yeah. So Adel's talked to Zardak, and he's sending over clerics to help with it. I don't know how long. Oh,
I'm
Where you-
sure for no cheap price.
yeah. Out of character, did Adel mention how much it was going to cost them?
Zardak didn't either. He just said it would cost a lot.
Oh. Yeah, I'm guessing it's probably going to be a lot, but Gar did accept it.
Yeah. Hopefully he has the funds to pay for it.
Well, they do have a whole golden golem or golden the creature in the bottom of the lake, and I'm sure there's more than enough gold some in places around the city. They also had that contraption that could transform someone's weight into gold, so I don't think they'll have much issue with that. At least I hope not.
You are also presuming that that transmutation circle will work for anyone who attempts to use it.
Yeah, that is also true. I don't suppose there's any way you could also send help with them.
I might be able to, but it would require me to send. It would require me to send someone other than the redeemed there.
Like who?
One of the angels. The true angels. I can't send redeemed. They cannot actually cure anyone.
You don't mean one of the other leaders of the city, do you? Or just like an actual true angel?
That would be who I am referring, yes.
No, I don't think that would be necessary. At least not at this moment.
Other than them, I can offer nobody else as assistance.
No, I'm sure it's okay. If Zardak's already sending clerics or whoever here, then I'd rather not get rid of our resources that we have, or our help, or I'd rather not use people, our citizens, for that.
Suppose.
I did also have a question out of curiosity.
Yes.
So, as you know, I'm able to summon demons or different things, but
I am well aware of this strange habit of yours.
okay. And like I said, I'm trying to adjust it. Um, but I wanted your opinion on a theory I have.
And that would be?
If I were to do a similar incantation to the spell that I use for it, but I channel my angelic energy into it, do you think that would help me could potentially cause me to summon some type of angelic being rather than a demon?
No. In fact, I don't know what that would summon, if I am going to be honest with you.
Huh.
If you're lucky, it may summon a demon. If you're unlucky, it may summon a fallen angel.
Oh.
Yeah, and I'm assuming when you say that, fallen angels are bad news.
It depends on the angel in question.
Oh, alright. I guess that's out the window unless I need it for an emergency.
I guess that's out the window, George said, having absolutely no intention of putting it out of the window. I see.
At this point, I'd rather get rid of what's risky and actually do what's tactically correct. At least for now.
Just remember to be safe.
I will. We'll also try seeing if we can maybe make our way over there tomorrow so I can at least get some training from one of the other angels. Once you feel fully recovered.
I am still very downtrodden at present.
Okay. But yeah, I will see if we can make our way over there sometime tomorrow.
If that is what you want to do.
Potentially. Of course, I could always wait until after we get done dealing with Maximus, because after we get done dealing with Maximus, Ada wants to take care of the Paladin.
And what do you want to do?
I also want to take care of the Paladin. However, he hasn't moved from his location, which is closer to a magical tree in the middle of the wilds, so
If
managed to.
If he is not moving, he is likely doing something then.
Potentially. Whatever it is, hopefully it keeps him occupied for the next couple of days, at least until we can take care of the Maximus situation. If anything, I may still give it time, at least until after we get done with both of those before I come back home.
Very well. I do only ask that you be safe.
I will. Alright. Bye, Mother.
Goodbye, George.
And he will cut the connection.
Okay.
And immediately think to himself, I can summon a fallen angel, could I get to do my bidding?
Fallen angel.
George also has found the perfect way to get himself a sparring partner. Yeah, that's what George will be doing. I'll probably just lie in his bed for a little bit.
Alright. Now, as the minutes tick into hours, and as the sun begins to set, you will all... why am I yawning again? You will all do your various projects, minding your own business, and as some of you are getting comfortable, all of you get the same message that flows through your mind simultaneously. And it is the very familiar voice of Squib, who in a very high panic that gives you all a sending that says, "I'm being attacked by vampires!" And that is it.
I forgot about the vampires.
Well,
Okay, let's go on to step out. Look over to George.
I'm guessing you got the same thing.
I did. It's been so long I completely forgot about those vampires. Ugh.
Yeah. Maybe it's best we try to send him home after this so he doesn't have to deal with them.
This is his
Or
home.
to Solaria.
No, worry, I'll know. I'll ask Nyla to help him.
Do you think we should try to assist?
I am unable to teleport back there at this time. Oh wait, hold
Well-
on, actually. Oh, no, I can teleport back there at this time. Okay, sure. Let's just grab everyone first. Vale's gonna quickly start heading down.
George just gonna walk. It's like, good news, Otto. We're gonna go fight vampires. Wait, what?
Fighting vampires. They're attacking one of our friends.
Oh, okay. Thought vampires only existed in like plays or something, or in like the night.
It's almost nighttime.
Oh. Yeah, I guess that'll make a lot more sense.
In your absence, Matt, everyone got a sending from Squib that was him very hastily saying, "I'm being attacked by vampires" in a panicked voice.
Alright. Bella's going to head over. Alright, so everyone gather around. Let's go and help Squib. King Nilo, can you come as well, please?
He looks over and says, "Oh, yes, I suppose I can."
Thank you.
Can I be heard?
Now you can.
Okay.
Welcome back.
Discord is discording again.
I'm having to find my tokens for what's going on. Do you know what's going on, sir?
Yeah, vampire bitey squibby.
I haven't bitty squibby yet.
Well, yeah, that is a distinct possibility, though.
But there is one token in particular that I need that I cannot find in my library.
I mean, if it's any sort of like big bad evil guy, then you can just conveniently forget it. It's fine.
I found it, don't worry.
Damn it.
George stands on the staircase like, I ain't fucking going. Screw that
Yeah,
guy.
those are going.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
I'm not gonna go deal with vampires. Alright. So everyone gathers around you, Adelsurde.
Alright. She's gonna teleport to where they last saw Squib. Of course, Daniel and Chronicle just left him on his own.
You appear. You see Squib flailing while being grasped by what you presume to be a vampire, as his feet cannot touch the ground and he appears to be filled with panic.
Adol is going to look over and frown. Let him go, please.
The vampire will look to you, baring its fangs, in a smirk, and says, "Or what?"
Otherwise, we will have to get violent with you.
You heard the lady, let him go.
The vampire will chuckle a bit to this, as she seems to believe this to be a very funny joke.
Trust me, the last thing you want right now is to fight us. We've been through a lot. And I can tell that's the last thing you want to do is lose your lives for a second time. Squib is not worth what fighting us would be. Let him go. And can I roll persuasion? Or...
You could, if this vampire wasn't very confident in their abilities to beat you.
We're just also gonna take a look around and just see all the other vampires around us and just say, I think the only reasons why she's not really giving him up is because of her allies.
We seem to be surrounded.
Beastie is going to look around all of them and say, we know surrounded. And she smirks. We have them reverse surrounded.
Please don't cause me a headache before we potentially get into a fight.
What? She says while shrugging.
How do you revert? Even I'm confused by that. What the fuck?
He's using the logic of all of our attacks can be pointed outward and we will only hit enemies.
Yes, Gloomy gets it. We not stuck in here with them, they stuck in here with us. And
Yeah,
she just
like
draws
that
her
idea.
sword and embiggens it.
Hammer go flingy.
Adol sign slip on her invisibility goggles and then look over to Maximus.
Hold on.
Oh man, I accidentally clicked my shoulder and it feels very weird.
That's what happens.
Yeah. I tried clicking it like that before since I've seen some chiropractic videos, but I could never manage to get it, and somehow it just randomly happened, and now I don't know how I feel about it.
Gee, it's almost like you're not a trained chiropractor or something.
I'm not.
Weird.
Yeah, I've only read a book on massaging like a few times.
Alright, so, as you put on your goggles, you actually notice that Maximus is being chained down onto the ground.
Adel narrows
Oh.
her eyes and looks to the vampire. What did you do to Maximus?
Who? And Adel, another figure you notice, over here. Just crouched down, watching on, and holding an ethereal chain that appears to be binding Maximus, as he is currently just watching on.
Does this person look like a vampire?
You don't know. You cannot tell. As vampires, look like people. Except with
George will just say, Adel,
I'll look to George.
if these are the same people who were keeping Squib as a permanent food source, don't you think they'd have a countermeasure for Maximus?
Fair point. Well, she'll look over to the vampire. What I said still stands. That doesn't change anything. Let him go, or we will make you.
She just continues laughing to this. She does not appear to believe that you can do any semblance of permanent damage to her.
Alright. Well,
She does that. George just gonna utter a quick incantation to himself as a crown is gonna form across his head. He's casting for himself Crown of Stars.
Ooh, pretty.
Elle's going to pull out her staff, and it's just going to infuse it with Dark Ether.
Roll a d100.
Hey.
Alright.
Well, she looks to the others. Ready?
Yeah, might as well.
Ready as I'll ever be.
Alright. Beastie will promptly embiggen her sword. Hello?
Hold on. I have to find the types of vampires that you're dealing with.
Oh, I thought Matt said something and then stopped.
No,
Oh,
I
okay.
don't think so.
Righty. Oh. I assume you're initiating combat?
I mean, can Adel throw a fireball before or after? Okay,
No.
that answers that.
That wasn't a yes or no.
I said no. Roll initiative.
I thought you were talking about. I was saying to Phenom, that wasn't a yes or no. Ooh, that's good.
Damn.
Yeah, double 21. That's decent.
Nice one, Adel.
Hey, healer going last is a good thing.
Adel ain't a healer at the minute. She only has one spell slot.
Oh,
Hubert. Roll the 9. Good for you, Hubert.
oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
You're only the best person in the party who can handle undead.
Yep.
Hey, George's got some radiant shit.
But do you have Divine Smite?
Otto does.
Otto's not a paladin.
He has the Mace of Smiting.
Alrighty. I think that's everybody. Whoops.
Huh?
What did you do?
I accidentally skipped the first vampire's turn. You can't be having that.
Yes, we can.
Hold on. Where's Nilo?
Oh yeah, Nilo's here. Damn it, I dropped my die.
Yeah, it's a good thing we brought him along to deal with the vampires, him being a goddamn godly cleric and all.
With a 4 on his initiative.
Of course.
Gotta love how all the holy people rolled fucking 4s.
If nothing else, I roleplay Nilo correctly because he rolls low on the initiative order.
You're role playing him so well, even the initiative's like, yep, this is Nilo.
Now I just needs to roll 1, even though he has a plus 200 modifier. Good old 201.
Alrighty.
Don't remind me, because I'm just not remembering the double crit fail on a prone enemy.
Oh yeah.
I mean, if anyone will do that, it's Jay. Like, honestly.
Alright.
And then the barrel.
And the barrel.
You know what's really funny about the barrel, though, Jay?
It was
What?
his idea.
Yeah, Phenom came to me and's like, they're about to fight were people, and they literally have no means of hurting it. What should I do? Oh, just put a barrel of holy water, because that can make their weapons magical temporarily.
Oh God.
And apparently, the very next day after the session, right after the session, he came to me and he's like, they didn't do anything with the barrel, and they had such a hard time. And I'm just like, you can't fix that.
Yeah, there was nothing I could do about that. I prepared the I prepared the encounter. You chose the extra difficulty.
Like, and it wasn't a situation of he put the barrel there and they didn't explore it. He mentioned it. He put the barrel there and went out of his way to explain there was a barrel by the door, at which point all of the party members just went, huh, that's weird, and went about their business.
What's worse is that the werewolf was chained to the wall, and it was like, oh yeah, I bet you're real tough now, huh? And they pissed it off so much and broke out of the chains. I was like, oh my god, they're not making things easy for themselves. Eek.
Also, didn't we meet that guy before? What the fuck?
No, it does seem kind of familiar, doesn't it?
Yeah, fucking red guy, the sword.
Wait, the Minotaur?
No, this guy back here, like at the bottom.
This guy? Oh, him.
At
Oh,
the
the bottom.
bottom.
Oh yeah, that's because, wait, no. No, we've never met this guy before.
I thought we met this guy before, like when we were originally, like, saving Squid.
Maybe.
Am I free to start now? We're good?
Yes, go ahead.
Cool. I do the dirageing as I do the running.
Okay.
And I do the hammer smacking with the flamings. Yeah. Hiya, hammer smack. Hiya, hammer smack. Oh, that's not great.
Your first hammer smack lands into the vampire's arms, causing it to drop Squib. And as you swing the second time, she grabs the bar of your warhammer and tosses it away to prevent the second hit. As she hisses, baring her fangs at you.
As she swings it away, swings the hammer away, I'll keep a hold of the handle and I'll swing around and I will attempt to connect with a like a spinning roundhouse kick to the gut. Actually, I'll pop flurry, so I'll do 2 attacks.
Okay.
So first kick, second kick, double kicker.
Alright, as the first kick lands, she seems a bit surprised that it actually hurt her before the second kick hits her, knocking her out of her stupor as she appears to be looking upon you a little more warily than before.
Speaking of stupor, can you roll a con save for me?
21.
Okay. I tried to wind her. Didn't do the winding. Program's just gonna go, pretty resilient. You should drop my buddy. And that'll be it.
Okay. In answer to your question, though, Jay, I'm just reusing artwork.
Oh, okay.
This is the artwork of an NPC you have met, but this is not the same NPC.
Okay.
Is this a big friend of the vampires?
This was the this is just the artwork of the vampire you first met who was hunting Squib, but this is not the same vampire.
Okay,
I was just too lazy to find another artwork.
That's fine.
Alright. Beastie is going to rage and is going to rush at the vampire and swing with her sword recklessly. It's still, well, vampires don't breathe, so it's gonna swing again.
Everything's going wrong.
Huh?
I'm talking to myself, don't worry.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
You slash across it 2 times, causing it to stumble backwards and hiss loudly as it seems very surprised at your abilities to harm her.
Beastie snickers and points. Scraw at her. Magic sword, toothy lady.
And Thornton will point to his hammer and then his feet. Magic hammer and magic feet.
Peace will then look over at Squib. Squib, can you move?
Squib, who is on the ground, and who I forgot to add to the initiative order, will just look over. While you're certain he will be able to move, he cannot presently move.
What's its initiative? 1. Nice.
That's Squib.
Alright. Let's see. Alas, she can't do anything to just like push him away. So she'll actually hold on. Wait, no, she can't. Damn it. Squib! PC can't get between you and the vampire when you're like that.
Correct. You cannot.
And she can't like just kick him away, can she?
No, you've used both of your actions to make attacks.
Darn it. Well, that's her turn.
Alright. At the end of your turn, you see a mist swirling around the vampire both of you had attacked, as suddenly it disappears and reappears safely away. Both of you see an empty space before you, whereas Adel, you see the vampire who had been simply watching on, who is invisible due to your goggles, standing before the two of them, curiously looking over their weapons.
while you are narrating, was that a spell?
Firstly, no. Secondly, it was not a spell you could see, because the caster is invisible.
Okay. Asshole, invisible. That's my job.
That is the end of Beastie's turn. George, it's your turn.
Alright. George is gonna start looking around at the other vampires on the step beside Nilo. And he's gonna take account of the lady that is over there. Just gonna take a second step forward. And going to send one of his emotes to the one over here.
Okay.
Oh, that's a bonus action. That's even better. Okay. Yeah, it's the same thing for my... I'm just gonna roll it as an Eldritch Blast. Nope, 27.
Alright, that'll hit.
I believe it's 5d12? 4d12.
4d12. That's a lot of damage.
Yeah, radiant damage. Just one of his Mystic Arcanum spells.
Ah, Mystic Arcanum. The I can cast 6th level spells without a spell slot ability.
Exactly.
And
That's
they don't
40,
even
20. That's the
warlock
wrong
spells.
one.
Oh god.
21 radiant damage.
Alright, the moat flies towards the vampire, hitting it square in the chest, and as it does, you see radiant burns spread across its chest as it hisses out loudly and looks down, seeming to realize that radiant damage is excruciatingly bad for you.
Yeah. And then for his regular action, George is then gonna do a regular Eldritch Blast. Yeah, he's gonna target the lady that they were attacking. One blast. He's making the damage on this one radiant as well with his invocation.
Okay.
For actually, that's 15 damage.
Okay.
Is she still alive?
The Eldritch Blast slams into her, causing her to call out that she is in fact still standing.
Alright, he's gonna blast again.
Mother of mercy, that woman should not have been talking so much shit, huh?
Yeah, he's talking so much shit. You guys can't hurt me, George. You want to fucking bet?
Missile turret activate.
Ale did warn her. She has no one to blame but herself.
11 radiant damage.
Alright, this mode of energy flies forward, piercing her chest, and as it does, you all watch as her skin ignites before bursting into flame, holy flames, as the fires wreathe around her skeleton, before slowly but surely she is turned to dust.
Hell yes.
Ale just shakes her head slowly. Should have listened.
Fulgrim shouts out, "Ha! Talk shit, get annihilated, bitch!"
George is then going to turn and say, talk shit when we actually finish this fight, not now.
Fair point.
And for his last blast, he's going to target the one that he hit with the moat. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Whoa! Oh my god!
He says before immediately critting.
These vampires caught us on a bad day. Good god.
He says before going,
Eldritch.
Doctor Octopus.
Man, I haven't heard that one in a while.
I fucking love that.
That's gonna be 15 plus 7. For another 22 radiant damage.
All right, it hits it. It hits the vampire square on, causing him to roar out again, only to hiss loudly in both pain and anger towards the radiant damage that keeps hitting him.
Where the fuck is that keep? Ow! Ow! Stop it! Ow!
And that'll be George's turn.
Okay. Let's see. 30. All right, Elby, your turn.
Excellent. Elby is going to approach this square and is going to look to Hubert, Adel, and Nilo and ask, may I have permission to touch each of you?
What?
Let me
Yes.
explain. This spell requires physical touch.
Go ahead, Gloom Hollow.
Excellent. I assume the other two agree as well?
Adelsarde speaks through Hubert.
Okay, and Nilo agrees?
Yes.
Excellent. I'm going to cast a 5th level invisibility on Hubert, Adel, Nilo, and myself.
Oh.
Yeah.
Because it took me until today to realize Hubert, as a rogue, should be invisible all the time.
He's not a rogue anymore.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
He was a rogue. Now he's a paladin.
Yeah, he changed his class.
I thought he added. Oh well. It doesn't matter. Invisible Hubert go burr anyway.
So is this invisibility or true invisibility?
It's just invisibility.
Alright,
There is no such thing as true invisibility.
Greater invisibility.
that's what I meant.
Yeah. This is not greater, unfortunately.
All right. Anything else, Elby?
Don't think so. I think I'm good.
As this goes on, you all notice that the two vampires who were standing in the back, one currently holding a flask, watches as one of his spawn gets turned into ash before he shakes his head, sips from his flask, and looks to his armored compatriot and says, "Why don't you go keep them busy for a moment?" The armored one looks over, nods very calmly, before proceeding to walk forward.
Oh boy, he can see us.
The bosses is
570, 75, 80, 85, 90,
Ha!
95, 100. All right.
Okay.
As with an unnatural speed to him, despite the fact that he is calmly walking, he moves faster than any of you. He moves almost as fast as any of you being able to run are able to go, and very casually walks up to George.
Is he taller or shorter than George?
He is about the same height as you.
Oh, okay. You are surprisingly fast.
I'm aware. He says as he readies his sword and thrusts it at you with a 27 to hit.
Oh, okay.
28, sorry.
as if that changes anything.
Alrighty. So, the vampire who continues to show off his speed flurries his blade, which you can barely keep a track of, before he slashes it across your chest, dealing 13 points of slashing damage and 7 points of necrotic damage with his first attack. And with a 23 to hit.
Yeah.
Alright. With a 23 to hit, he swings his blade again, dealing 8 points of slashing damage and 9 points of necrotic damage. And all of you watch as this time the vampire thrusts the blade upwards, stabbing George in the shoulder before lifting the sword and George up. George, you are grappled.
Huh.
As he dangles you in the air on the tip of his longsword.
Bro, that's some Vlad the Impaler shit.
This is like the Sephiroth trailer in fucking Smash.
Yeah.
Ow. Okay.
Then, Vampire numero uno is going to look over to the pile of dust and ash before his cloak turns into bats, each screeching before flying over and reappearing over the ash as he makes a tutting sound. It says, "I cannot believe you went down so easy," before baring his fangs and biting into his wrist. Droplets of blood begin to drop onto the ashes, before all of you notice a necrotic glow appear in the ash, before the ashes take a humanoid shape, and the vampire is reborn.
Okay.
Goody.
Alright.
And 60.
Oh god, not again. Alright, now I got you, you shadowy Wait, what are you doing here? I thought I...
60. Otto, it's your turn.
I was gonna turn and just say, "Oh, okay, I guess we should probably help Squib." Oh, that's a vampire. And he's just going to...
As you look around, you see that this vampire's looking down at you furiously, and she goes, "You don't want to be fighting us."
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Would that roll anything, or is that just what she says?
She's just talking to you.
Oh.
Well then, can you let our friend go then?
That is not my choice to make, unfortunately.
Can you tell then whoever choice it is to make to let our friend go then?
The choice being made is by the one who controls me, so no.
Who's that then?
She motions over towards the one pouring blood on the ashes as you watch him bring a vampire back to unlife.
Oh. Can you tell him to stop fighting us then?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, then I guess I don't have a choice then. He's gonna swing at her with a mace.
Oh well.
Have at thee!
Bink.
Roll to roll, but it hasn't popped up yet. Up there it is.
Oh, yeah.
28.
Uh-oh.
Oh
Okay.
boy.
That was a 28, it was a double roll.
You're very lucky it was a double roll.
As he hits,
The first
Oh,
attack
roll.
will in fact hit.
Roll 20 jump scare.
and as he does so, he's also going to Divine Smite with the Smiting Mace. At 3rd level. So it's going to be 4d6? What's the damage?
Yeah. I learned this from my friend Hubert. Dude!
You want to see the new trick I can do? Bam!
It's 12 plus 46. It's radiant damage, and why not? He's also going to throw on his psionic die for extra damage. Oh, 11 more damage.
Oh, yeah.
So you swing.
I forgot I can keep stacking on damage. 1 sec. As he's also going to use his arcane jolt for 2d6 more force damage. And she needs to roll a con save.
When 22.
Okay, she's fine. Yeah, that's all the damage.
Alright. So you swing the mace, and with a bright flash of light, you sear the left half of her body as she just looks at you very calmly, unlike her other two compatriots, as she does not seem too terribly bothered by the sheer amount of pain you undoubtedly just did.
Are you okay?
It hurt, but I will be fine.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna do it again then, as he swings again.
If you swing again, we have to go with your nat 1.
Oh. Yeah, fuck it. For Otto, that'll be fine, yeah.
Alright. So as you say that, she in an unnatural burst of speed will calmly grip your wrist and then the front of your shirt and lift you up off of your feet. You are now grappled by her.
Hoppy. And Hoppy's gonna step forward and punch her.
Alright. Hoppy will walk forward and throw a punch and slam it into the side of her head with her completely unfazed.
Just looks at it.
Huh. I need to get you a weapon.
Hoppy just looks at you and stares at you as if going, "Why are you talking about this now? Not the time."
That'll be all the turn.
Hey,
Go, Invisa-Hubert.
Invisa-Hubert's not about to be Invisa much longer. Because he's about to mollywop this vampire.
Invisa-Hubert's now Attack-a-Hubert. Oh, oh, Hubert.
Oh, don't worry. Don't you worry. He hasn't even done his radiant damage yet.
Oh, Hubert.
Let's see. 11 for 22. Now it's time for the second attack. That'll hit. Hubert doesn't know how many times he has to hit one of these things to make it go and be unalived. As Hubert will become visible and slam 2 attacks into the vampire spawn, causing her to burst into ashes as Otto, you land back on your feet, with Hubert very calmly looking down at the vampire dust at his feet, looks to you and goes, "Are you alright?"
Yeah, I'm okay.
Wonderful.
Thank you, Hubert.
You're welcome. And uses the rest of his movement to go to the vampire who has George impaled. It'll start A.
Okie dokie. Ao was at first going to aim for the invisible sucker, but then she notices the big guy, and she just grimaces. Well, not the big guy, but the main leader and grimaces, realizing exactly the situation she's in. Well, for the time being, she's going to pull out her Dark Ether, quotation mark, scroll of Flame Strike, and is going to aim it at this guy over here. And is going to use her Dark Ether points to make sure it's maximum damage.
Okay, so how confident are you that you aren't going to hit a teammate with this?
Oh, Flame Strike is like a 10-foot 10-foot cylinder, so it's possible.
10-foot radius, okay.
Yeah. So
I thought it was 20 foot.
no. So I just gotta do like this.
Okay.
Maximus
It's
can take
Maximus.
it. He can take it.
You making it max damage.
He can take it. Oh wait, fuck. Hold on. It's Dark Ether.
You can't take it.
You know who could take it? Squib.
Even worse.
Squib could take it.
It's still Maximus.
There we go. Now where I hit 2 people at once.
And knock out Squib so he can easily be taken away.
Beastie has Squib. Besides, Squib will be fine. He'll wake up totally. Hold on, wait, what if this actually erases him from existence into Dark Ether? Hold on. Okay, never mind. Gonna do on these 2 instead.
On which 2?
These 2, down here.
Okay.
Yeah. I've just remembered, hey, Dark Ether is something that corrupts things out of existence. I'm gonna hit someone with it. I should probably not hit my friends with it. So,
Yeah, you're gonna make Squib permadead rather than just dead and come back.
I mean, that's what happened when the puppeteer hit him with that ray that disintegrated him. He didn't come back until his ashes were put together.
Okay, imagine he comes back like a Dark Ether Squib if you did that.
Oh boy.
Alright. So, as you pull and begin casting the spell, I need you to roll a d100.
I wonder what this is for.
For the fact that you decided to put Dark Ether into your spell.
But the Dark Ether was already put into it before.
Yes, but
Use
the
Dark
D1
Ether to make it.
You used Dark Ether to make it, which means you also implemented Dark Ether into its casting. So, since you cast it, and Dark Ether was a part of its spell, you also used a Dark Ether in the spell.
Okay.
I was gonna put you on this. You also said you use your Dark Ether points to make it max damage.
Yeah, well, with those ones, it just takes off the Dark Ether points. That doesn't require a roll. At least not
Yeah.
before.
Hey, okay.
It's like, that one's like her sorcery points.
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
So-
I didn't know that. My bad.
You feel the spell scroll ignite as its magic comes into effect. Hold on. You cannot target them.
Why not?
It's a range of 60 feet. They are
Oh,
120 feet away from you.
Alright. Using spell scrolls also counts for the whole no spells over 2 level 2, right? Or
We have not crossed that threshold as of yet, so that is to be determined.
can it be determined now?
For balancing's sake, I would have to say no.
God damn it. Okay.
Because if I allowed you to rip spells with your spell scrolls and then cast your highest level spells afterward, it would cause a lot of problems for me. Granted, this means that I could do it to you guys.
You did do it to us already. Daldoritz hits us with 2, level 5 spells in one turn.
You didn't?
Yeah, she did. She hit us with Fireball and then, another big fire spell.
It was Firestorm and Fireball, because at a certain level you all will get the ability to cast 3rd level and lower instead of 2nd.
Oh, I didn't know that.
You just haven't reached that level yet.
Okay.
Yeah, it was supposed to be a surprise, but now you're pointing out seemingly flaws.
Ruined. Soiled it.
Bruh.
Soiled it.
Alright, well. Let's see. What can I do? Let's see. Hold on. I might be able to make this work. Nope, I can't make this work. Okay. Well, Gale will unfurl her wings and is going to start heading this way up into the sky. And I guess she's going to, well, since she already doused her flame staff in fire, she can do this. She's going to use the flame staff to fire a fireball at these two.
Okay. Congratulations, I brought you back to life. Thank you. You better learn to dodge. What?
God damn it.
Alright. So the fireball speeds towards them, erupting in fire. The spawn who just reformed, taking the brunt of the blow as the flames lick at the other vampire, who calmly stands there as the fire burns at his cloak and at his skin, continuing to nonchalantly look at the flames curiously, as it is very clear that it has dealt damage. However, he does not seem bothered by the damage before he very casually looks to you, Adelsarde.
She glares back at him.
Quite impressive.
You're going to leave my friend alone.
Maybe. But not anytime soon.
Why not?
Well, you see, I have people that need to feed. And unfortunately, that one is a quite ample supply of blood.
We could work something out. You don't have to keep going after him.
This seems quicker.
Very well. But I'm not going to try to kill you, but I can't exactly hold back against you.
That's fine. I wouldn't ask it any other way.
Okay. Yep. I guess it's too late for Edel to attempt to persuade him now, can't she?
Nope.
I just had a Sorry, I was thinking to myself for a second.
Alright.
I'm trying to think here because I'm like, the back of my head was like, can blood elementals heal themselves, or do they regain health?
I don't think so. I think. Or do they?
I mean, you have a stat sheet. You can look.
I don't think that they can, like, regenerate, but I think they do heal. They do heal, but they do so by... Wait, no. No, it doesn't say. They don't heal. Well, they don't regenerate, rather.
Huh. Okay.
They can grow bigger by absorbing people's blood, but it doesn't say it recharges their HP.
Damn, I thought we could just give them a 1 blood elemental and just have them take that.
Alas, I doubt it's that simple.
You never know. Weird solutions require simple. Wait. Weird questions require simple, weird solutions?
Yeah, I know. Well, like, the only other thing would be, like, to give them another immortal person that would be more than happy to let them have their blood, and, like, that ain't squid.
So, is that everything, Adol's okay?
Was that a yes or a no, Zadel, trying to persuade him?
I said no. You used your action already.
Alright. Let's see. Yeah, that's her turn for now.
And then it will move on to Mr. Invisible, who, while the other two cannot see, will open his mouth, and I need Beastie and Thorgrim to roll me Wisdom saving throws.
Ooh, my favorite. That's not bad.
Alrighty. So, as the man opens his mouth, unfortunately, neither of you can see him, but, Thorgrim, you notice the flames on your flame tongue beginning to flicker, and Beastie, as you're holding straw, you notice that it's beginning to shrink as it goes back to its regular size.
Ooh. Weird.
Hey, is your sword supposed to do that?
No.
Huh. Weird.
Methinks someone did a thing.
Yeah, probably. Hey, you, Shadowy Guy, did you do a thing?
Who are you talking to?
This guy.
He's not there. You can't see him.
He's invisible.
You should probably mark, like, invisible thingy then.
Ninja.
That's better.
But yes, so as far as you two are aware, Scrawl just shrunk all on its own.
Well, I mean, there was like a weird wind and then it shrunk, so.
True.
Hey, wait. Beastie, you know what? I think I know what it is. I think I know what happened. The wind is haunted.
Haunted wind? Me no can't
Yes.
punch wind?
I can't either.
Oh no!
Ah!
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 As George is impaled, now is not the time for the idiot singularity.
Too late. Too late.
George is gonna say as he's impaled, look around for someone who could cast magic. Or who looks like they can cast magic.
I don't see anyone. I mean, other than you guys.
He's just going to look to Adel on point. She did the thing to the wind.
Why the hell would Adel do it?
She does magic.
One of our people, though. Well, I'm stumped.
Yup.
Kind of.
All right, Nilo's turn. This is probably going to end up very poorly for most of the vampires involved here.
I would imagine.
Let's see. Because there is something very specific that I need a book for to check. Let's see. All right, all I need to do. As Nilo will become visible once again, holding up his holy symbol before a pulse of radiant energy comes off of him.
He's Chanel.
As he will use his turn undead feature.
Yeah.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ah, there's number 7. As the pulse comes off of him, as all of the spawn hold up their hands, as 3 of them are immediately engulfed in holy fire and destroyed.
He destroyed the undeads.
Right, Squib will slowly stand around. Will fire 4 Eldritch Blast using targeting 2 at 1 vampire and knocking them back 20 feet and 20 feet away, dealing 20 points of force damage. Fires 1 at Ignite. Nat 20 for 17 force damage, but he can't be knocked back as his compatriot is there. And then fires a final one and crit fails, and as it fires, it bounces off a rock and hits Squib, knocking him back 10 feet.
Oh,
I mean that's. Oh yeah, I forgot about that guy.
40, Thorgrim, it's your turn.
Clarification. Bad guy?
No, that's Maximus.
Okay. That's a good thing. So...
He's also technically invisible. But I have to keep them visible because Adelsar Day is wearing the goggles of invisibility.
Yeah, just, being able to mark them is cool. Oh, I said mark. Oh, no. So I'm going to go over here beside Elvie with my 40 move, and I'm gonna huck my hammer at Dissin right there. And yeah.
Alright. So as you throw it the first time, the vampire ducks it and smirks to you as you hold your hand out and call it back. You watch as the knight very calmly rears his shield around his back, holding it over the vampire spawn's head as it hits the shield before flying back to you as the vampire knight protected the spawn.
Damn you, shield master feet! Yeah. I'm gonna use do I need to use key points for this? Okay, yeah. In order to make the flurry of blows attack, I would still need to do that. Okay.
Yeah, but you can still use your bonus action to shoot off one.
If I were to use flurry of blows, would I be able to use Eldritch Punch to do a flurry at range?
Yes.
Cool. I'll spend a key point to do that then. So I will throw 2 attacks at Dissin.
Okay.
And it.
Alright. Both will hit the creature, causing it to hiss in frustration at you.
Bet you didn't think I could do that, huh? And what?
Anything else?
Nah, I think I'm good.
Okay. Beastie, your turn.
Okay. Let's see. 50. That. All right. Whoops. All that.
Nuke the entire area.
Alright. Beastie is going to look around, see that no of these seems to be a danger to Squib, but notices the smug-looking guy with the glass, smirks, and then promptly dashes right over to him. And just rushes in and tries to throw a big old knee at his face.
Okay.
Oh boy.
You jump up, swinging a knee, slamming directly into his face, and as you land on the ground, you notice you dealt no damage. As he just calmly looks to you, and smiles, and says, adorable.
Me not adore?
We'll see.
She's then gonna try and grapple him.
How?
What do you mean how?
With what action?
Doesn't she get 2 attacks? I thought
You
grappling
used your
counts as an attack.
You used your action to dash. Did you not?
Yeah. But she
So
has the dash attack.
The dash attack is done as a bonus action, not an action.
Alright. Well, I guess that's that then.
George, you're still grappled.
Yeah. Well, George is just gonna look to Hubert and say, Hubert, do you mind if I take an opportunity for us to readjust our position here?
Not at all.
Alright. George is just gonna, if he can, he's gonna set his hand on Hubert's shoulder as he's going to thunderstep with him.
Okay. As you go to do this, you feel a splitting pain in your head. You may take Hubert wherever you want to, but then you have to tell me what level your thunderstep is. So I think it's 5th, but I don't want to assume.
Yes, normal. It's 5th at the moment.
Alrighty, that's all I needed to know.
Oh god.
Alright. He is simply going to take them here. He's going to be put Hubert right here.
Alrighty, let's see. With a boom, you get to roll your damage.
God damn it.
Does thunderstep's damage scale?
Does it?
I'm trying to check right now, but this website takes too long to load to show me. But yeah, it does, okay. There should be 5d10.
Sorry, what? So, is this just free damage, or do they get a save?
Oh yeah, con saves.
What's your spell save, DC?
18.
Okay. So the 2 spawn failed, but the knight tanks it like a mofo. And you will take 22 points of psychic damage as you cast your spell.
Okay. Ow. Ow. As he is then going to, as a bonus action, going to bring out one of his twin blades and is going to they're within range of me, so if I Eldritch Blast, it literally gives me disadvantage, doesn't it?
Yes.
Oh shit, George is going to...
You can certainly try, though.
He is not going to do that, as he's just going to Green Flame Blade this one right here.
Okay.
Green flame.
Yep, that'll hit.
Alright. I always forget how Green Flame Blade's damage works.
When you have to roll to hit, and you get regular damage, and then I think extra damage jumps to other creatures.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so the other two take 2d8 plus my spellcasting modifier, and the other one just takes a regular 2d8 for an extra 2d8. He's going to take 22 plus 14. Then do you want me to roll another 2d8 for the other two, or just keep that one?
It just takes the fire damage.
Oh, okay, so they take 19. Or the other two take 19?
They're also immune to necrotic damage, so.
Oh, okay.
So, your extra 5 necrotic damage doesn't seem to do anything.
Alright.
Okay. Anything else, George?
No, that'll be his turn.
Okay. Let's see. 25, 30. LB, your turn.
Cool.
I'm gonna do a bit of a Hail Mary here. LV is going to look at said shadowy sword-toting figure and is going to become visible once more and is pointing a finger at said figure and will say, I'm sorry I have to do this, but I don't have much choice. And I would like this fellow to make a dexterity save.
Okay.
Okay. Did you make a dex save?
He did make a dex save.
Excellent. Did it exceed 20?
Yes.
Roll again, so reverse.
Yeah.
Oh god, are you okay?
I'm fine. This time he rolled a 19.
Excellent. This is going to be a max damage lightning disintegrate. So he takes 100 damage.
Okay. So, bolt of lightning speeds towards him, coursing into and through his chest, blasting clear to the other side of the room. And as the knight stands there, he very calmly looks to the hole in his torso, and then back at you, still standing.
I'm sorry, did that hurt?
Not really.
Ah, that's unfortunate. I was hoping that would get more reaction from you. And I'm gonna do as a bonus, Starlight Stepperoo. And I'm gonna go. Hi. Hello.
It was 30 feet up in the sky, brother.
Yeah. He just looks up. He just looks up and waves. Hello.
That was a bit too focused to wave back at the moment.
And I believe that is the... Oh, I guess I could move as well. I will move an additional 30.
Right. Is that your turn? Okay. So, at the start of the night's turn, you all watch as muscle tissue will begin reconnecting itself together in the hole in his chest before rapidly healing back into his torso before shadows envelop him, re-stitching his armor together. As he says, "That was mildly unpleasant." And then we'll move back to George
Oh god.
before, actually, he will not move to George. He will move here instead. And I need a con save from all living creatures within 20 feet of him.
Oh. I was getting very concerned.
Uh-oh.
Con save. Not poison, I take it.
Not poison.
Okay. Uh-oh.
Good job, Hubert.
Uh-oh. Good job, Otto, my very constitution-built boy.
Oh, yes.
Somehow,
Not good
Otto-
job, George.
Somehow, Otto is the Constitution build boy.
I don't understand why artificers have constitution as like one of their efficiencies.
I mean, they are technically the fighting spellcaster, so I guess it makes sense.
Yeah.
Also, good job, Nilo.
Yeah, good job, Nilo. Alright. So the knight will very calmly walk, raising his blade, which begins to glow red before a pulse goes outward, as Hubert, George, Otto, Thorgrim, and Nilo all feel their blood run cold before they take 42 necrotic damage. Otto, you take half because you made your save.
Hooray!
And the vampiric knight also will regain 25 HP.
Was the amount of HP he gained dependent on how much damage he dealt?
No, it was dependent on how many creatures he hit.
Okay.
Because if it was dependent on how much damage he dealt, he would have full healed.
Well, I mean, he would have healed a little bit less because Thorgrim's raging.
Yeah, but he would have healed 21 from Otto, 21 from Thorgrim, 21 from George, 42 from Hubert, and 42 from Nilo.
Ah, okay. That's fair. Didn't calculate how many people he hit.
So he would be full health if it was based on damage. Even if it was based on half damage, he'd be full healed. Alrighty, let's see. So... So, Beastie, as you're looking up at the smug vampire, you watch as he looks down at you, looking you straight in the eyes, and his eyes glint. I need a wisdom saving throw, please.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Alright. On a failed saving throw, you are charmed by the vampire. The charmed target regards the vampire as a trusted friend to be heeded and protected. Although the target isn't under the vampire's control, it takes the vampire's requests or actions in the most favorable way it can, and it is a willing target for the vampire's bite. Time the vampire or the vampire companions do anything harmful to the target, it can repeat the saving throw, ending the effect on itself. Otherwise, the effect lasts for 24 hours or until the vampire is destroyed, is on a different plane of existence than the target, or it takes its bonus action to end the effect.
Good luck getting the vampire to do that.
So, with a glint of its eyes, Beastie suddenly, your most trusted companion stands before you, giving you a smile as he says, "Do you see that goblin over there? Why don't you go get him and bring him back to me?"
Beastie will look over the squib and salute. Okie dokie.
Glad we could have that talk. Before 30, calmly walking towards Adelsarde. That one's dusted, that one's dusted, that one's dusted. Otto, it's your turn!
Alright. Otto's gonna start heading over to try to assist with the vampire over here. And as he reaches here, his ears start to twitch as he looks to his left and sees the invisible guy, because Otto has blind sense.
You have blind sense?
Or blind fighting, actually.
Ah, okay.
Then how does he see him?
Essentially he has blind sight up to 10 feet.
What is the meaning of being blind, my dear?
You see an invisible creature. Okay. Cool. So you didn't really see him, you heard him.
Yeah, there you go. That's what I was getting at.
That's not how blind sight works. Blind sight works, you can visualize the area around you despite being blind. So, he would still technically, quote-unquote, see the vampire, but...
But it's like through his mind's eye.
Alright, but yeah, as you're walking past, you do in fact notice the invisible figure standing there, who is surveying the area before he stops and looks down at you, as you're the only one who has actually taken a notice to him that he has noticed.
Oh no.
And
You're the one. You're the only one who he noticed noticing his notices.
And as he watches you, he very calmly brings a finger to his lips in a shushing motion.
Can Otto tell that what he has is a magical effect that's keeping him invisible?
Oh yeah. You assume that it is some variation of the invisibility spell.
Alright, so Otto's just going to lift his fingers up to his mouth, do a shushing motion himself, but then as he's doing so, he's going to put his fingers together and try to do like a snapping motion to dispel the invisibility magic that's around him.
The man will snap his own fingers and counterspell you. And then waves his finger back and forth as if going,
Otto will squint his eyes at the invisible man. Because I don't think he has a bonus action. And he's going to tell Hoppy to... He's going to motion Hoppy to go help Squid pretty much. Or stand by Squid. Or protect Squid pretty much. He's going to use his dash action to head over there.
Okay. I'll dispel your magic, will you?
You can't with no magic. You can't without magic that I just dispelled. Haha. Well, shit.
Then I was going to also, as he sends Hoppy over, is going to just say, "There's an invisible man here."
Where?
He's gonna wave his arms in the motion in front of him. Here, I think.
Sorghum will shrug. Okay, I'll start swinging in that general direction then, I guess.
Anything else, Otto?
No, that'll be his turn.
Right. Hubert's turn. I think that just barely hit. That just barely hit. Good. That probably means he eviscerates this vampire. Testing, testing.
Yo.
Yeah?
There
Hello?
we go. Everyone went quiet at the same time, so I didn't know if everything had just simply turned off.
Huh. No, I have not.
So, Hubert will swing once, rendering one of the vampires into dust, before swinging again to render the second into dust, and will step forward to swing with his bonus action at the knight.
Well, it's actually much closer to Barbara.
He will unleash a third level Divine Smite into the knight. For 20 points of radiant damage. Fatal Sword Day.
Alright. Now that he is within... Hold on, I gotta double check something. What's the range on counterspell again?
60 feet.
Man. Yeah, I'm kind of fucked here. Okay.
I love the fact that you assume everything I throw at you as counterspell.
Remember the time where you counterspelled me double doing Death Touch because I assumed something didn't have counterspell?
Yes, yes I do.
Yeah.
That's great.
There you go. And I can't even subtle spell this one because it's a scroll. Alright. Well, Ale is going to... Alright. Hold on. Auto knows counterspell, right?
Otto does not know counterspell.
If Otto knew counterspell, he probably would have countered the counter.
Alright. I know Gloom Hollow knows it.
Indeed, but I'm very far away at the moment.
Yeah, but you're in range of counterspell.
Depending on who casts it.
Oh, right.
For
This
example, if it's the invisible guy who casts it, she cannot counterspell him because she can't see him casting a spell.
Yep.
Yeah. And this guy's too far away.
Yep, and I don't think the grunt's not a cast counterspell.
Okay. Well, let's just get this over with. Ayla is going to use her Dark Ether Flame Strike on the main vampire, and is going to use her Dark Ether points to make it maximum damage. And here you go.
Okay.
So it's going to need a save if he does not counter-strike it.
He just rolled his save.
Did he get above a 16?
Yeah.
Alright, he made the save.
Well, let's see. How much damage is it again?
Well, it's
4d6 fire and 4d6 radiant for a total of 48 damage. Alright. So, the
plus the Dark
fire,
Ether stuff. Don't know what that is.
the fire will form over him before coming down, slamming down on top of him and evaporating the water. As the flames clear, you see him burning ever so slightly as he very casually wipes away one of the fires, actively burning his cloak, and says, "Now that's very rude, young lady."
What did the Dark Ether in the scroll do?
You don't know.
there a way to find out?
Not without an action.
Okay. Well, that's Ayla's turn.
All right. Let's see here. So, Vampire is going to take one step here. And then, Oddle.
Huh?
I need a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, boy.
And yeah. Ooh.
Yeah, fuck you, man.
Language.
Alright. Now I need an intelligence saving throw.
Oh no.
Oh boy. I'm gonna use one of Otto's luck points for that.
You have the lucky feat?
Yeah, rapid split. That he
That-
has.
oh, okay.
And he's gonna flash of genius.
Oh god.
Hey, it's his first one of the day, so it's fine.
Reroll, reroll, reroll.
I'm going to use all of the bonuses! Right.
Otto ain't getting infected by no vampire.
In that case, it is going to smack you.
What the hell?
And it is going to deal 6 points of bludgeoning damage. And you are now grappled. Let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. As he's just going to casually bring you with him now.
How does that
going
look
over
for
here
everyone else?
It just looks as if you're beginning to walk.
Oh, okay.
Alright, that one is dusted, that one is dusted, this one is not dusted.
Dust.
It is going to bend its legs and jump up to you, Adelsarde.
They can jump 30 feet?
Yes,
Wow.
they're vampires. And it is going to claw at you.
At you?
Dealing
How much
10
did it
points
roll?
Eh?
What did it roll?
It rolled a 23.
Okay, yeah.
That's pretty good.
10 points of slashing damage, and you are now grappled.
Oh,
And now it's going
Oh.
to bite. Now it's going to bite you.
oh.
That just made things complicated. Uh-oh.
With a 20 to hit.
Yeah, that beats the AC.
Okay. So it will deal 4 points of piercing damage. And 11 points of necrotic damage.
Oh boy.
And your hit point maximum is reduced by 11. And the vampire regains hit points equal to the amount felt, which is 11. As it jumps up, grabbing onto you with its claws, sinking them into your shoulders before it opens its mouth and bites you on the neck. As you can feel your blood beginning to run down your neck from the bite.
Oh boy.
Let's see. So, all of you will be in your respective fights. With you, Thorgrim, shaking your head after the thunderstep. You look over at Nilo, who is currently fighting one of the spawns. And as the spawn lunges at him with its mouth open, you watch as Nilo reaches down to his hip and pulls out something you wouldn't have expected him to be carrying before he puts the barrel of a firearm into the vampire's mouth and pulls the trigger.
What the fuck?
And with a very loud bang,
Oh god damn it!
you watch as the vampire's head explodes as Nyla goes. We'll just look down at the body, look to the revolver in confusion as he wasn't expecting. Almost as if he wasn't expecting the result that just occurred.
When the fuck did you get a gun?
Oh, I've had this since I was young.
Oh. Well shit.
Back when I was adventuring with everyone else.
Oh.
Though I have to say, it always seems to surprise me.
Nilo!
Certainly loud.
He looks over at you.
Help!
I will try, he says. He cannot fly. So
Don't
he's
you have
not
a gun?
He only has one attack action per turn because, you know, he's a cleric.
I forget that not every class has multiple attacks after a certain level.
A squib will just stay back and do squib things. Thorgrim, it's your turn.
Oh, sorry, I'm just reading a DM right now.
Hey,
Yeah.
I do not consent to you reading me.
No, I'm not reading your DM, I'm reading somebody else's DM. So Thorgrim gonna look at Manilo, kind of just confused at because gun, and Vampire and Adel are on ground. Yes.
No, they are 30 feet in the air.
Oh, Adel's still flatline. Great. How far? There's 50 feet. Can I try something a little crazy?
Of course. I always like it when my players try crazy shit.
Okay, what I want to do is I want to run my full 40 feet, which would put me right next to Nyla.
Okay.
And as I'm running, just as I get to this point, I would like to use my action to also jump and try and grab the vampire grabbing Adel and try and pry her off.
Roll athletics.
Advantage because rage.
Sure.
28.
Alright, so you jump off of Nilo and you manage to grab onto the vampire spawn. However, it continues to hold on to Adelsart Day as you fail to pry it off, at least with your initial attempt.
Okay. Do I get a second attempt?
Sure. It'll cost your second attack, though.
That's fine. Actually, you know, yeah, that's fine. I will do something else for my bonus if I am allowed. I will use my action for athletic. 29.
Alright, so Adel, all of a sudden it gets a lot heavier as you notice Thorgrim jumping onto the back of the vampire spawn. And right before you begin to fall, you watch as he grabs the vampire spawn's head and pulls, tearing the vampire spawn off of you and promptly falling to the ground, 30 feet.
With or without vampire?
With vampire.
Excellent.
Thank you, Thorgrim.
You're welcome. Bye. Ah!
As you will hit the ground and fall prone, as will the vampire. Actually,
Cool.
you have. You may use.
Yeah, I have slow fall.
Isn't that a reaction though?
It is, yeah.
So is that what you're using your reaction for?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I guess we fall like and do like a combat roll almost.
Yeah. As the vampire spawn will stand up, hissing at you, its bloodied fangs fresh, as it seems ever so slightly reinvigorated.
Stupid vampire bitch. I'm gonna. I still have bonus.
Yes.
Okay, I will bonus action punch. Bonus action punch. Ooh, yep, that'll hit.
Yep, you definitely pinch it.
And I will spend a point of the key for a con save on vampire part.
Nat 20.
Damn it. So I'm like, hi-ya! Punch it in the gut and then go, right, don't need to breathe. Shit.
Why do I keep trying this?
Why does it not work? Ah! And that is, I believe, all my actions.
Indeed it is. Beastie, it's your turn.
Alright, she's gonna start making her way over towards, Squib. Sprints right over to him.
Making our way.
Alright, so Squib is looking around nervously as if awaiting reinforcements of the vampires to come at him at any time before blinking and looks at you, Beastie.
Hi, Squib.
Hi, Beastie.
She's then gonna pick him up.
Do you have an action to grapple him?
No. Well, she's gonna do that next turn.
She's making grabby hand at Squib. Come here.
Is everything okay?
Everything's fine. She points over to this guy. He wants to see you, so I'm bringing you.
Oh no. As he already realizes what's going on. George, it's your
One is two.
All right.
help!
Obviously, what's happening, right?
What?
What the conversation?
All of you just heard Squib call for help.
But Hoppy did hear like the fucking thing with the that Beastie said with taking him to the other guy.
No.
She didn't hear that, or Hoppy didn't hear that.
No, with how the battle is going, everything's a bit too loud for that sort of stuff. Because that conversation would have been happening at the same time that Thorgrim and the vampire spawn were wrestling.
Sorry.
But all of you will hear Squib go, "Help! Beastie's charmed!"
Oh, great.
Anyway, George, it's your turn.
All right. So George, as a bonus action, is going to try to hit the vampire over there with one of his motes.
Which one? Oh, okay.
Gloomy.
Yep.
Oh,
Holy crap!
Oh god, okay. Guess this is what we're doing now.
yeah. George is apparently having a great day today.
Yeah.
Actually, not a great day. Apparently, this is a very bad day to fuck with George. Apparently.
I am having a really bad week.
Alright, so George,
That's
be it.
48 plus 40, 12.
4d8 plus 4d12?
Or 48, like the number 48, because it's it's 40, 12 out of the damage, so it's
Roll 4d12 for me.
plus 48.
Alright, so you fire off the mote towards the vampire, who looks towards it, and you see in slow motion his head moves very quickly as he smiles before holding up his left hand as his glove begins to glow as the mote of energy slams into it before wreathing the glove in white fire as he looks to it and then looks to you with a smile.
Man, he crit. That ain't fair.
He has a special item that allows him to absorb things. You don't think of the vampire lived as long as this man has without knowing how to avoid radiant damage, do you?
He was pretty fine with being hit with radiant damage from the flame strike.
That was going to be a lot of damage.
Yeah, but the radiant damage from the flame strike, which he made the dex save on, was 24. George rolled 25 damage on his dice plus 48. He would have dealt triple the amount of damage.
Yeah, I don't know. Okay.
And it's radiant damage too, so that would have hurt. Alright, so George is just gonna roll his eyes. God, I'm getting flashbacks of that fucking king. He's going to then swing at the armored fella. Oh shit, fucking magic items.
We have to pull an Obitus and just gets like a bajillion magic items along first.
You swing at the armored man, and he thrusts his shield into your blade, knocking it backwards. As he says, "You're a bit sloppy."
Huh. And George, without replying yet, is going to try to swing again.
Alright. You twirl your blade and you swing down at him, where he casually rears his shield to the right and then rapidly swings to the left, knocking your sword wide away as he parries you and says, "And predictable."
I'll be honest, you won't like the result if I become unpredictable.
I'll turn into Mark, and you won't like that.
Yeah, you do not want a George Mark. You do not want another Mark moment. And that'll be George's turn.
Alright, that one is dusted. Elvie.
Excellent. Elvie is going to hear Squib, shout, "Pixie's charmed," and then just sort of roll her eyes and go, "You were never one for high resistance to spells." Gonna move over here, and wait. Come on. Trying to. How did I? Hang on. Bio, no. How did I drag hand onto board? Bio and info. There we go. I think. There we go. I think. Did that fucking just drag the hand onto the board? Why is it? DM help.
There you go.
How do I do things?
There you go.
How do I do things?
You just click the picture and you should be able to just drag it on.
I attempted that and failed many times.
Controlled by. Seems to figure out. There we go.
Yo.
Chaos just joined.
Oh, hey,
Hello.
Chaos. Where you been, brother?
Fell asleep, forgot it was Thursday, and why are we back here?
Vampires attacking Squib.
I think vampires, yeah.
Yeah. How
So-
much?
I have good news and bad news though, Chaos. The good news is you didn't miss out on the whole session. Bad news is we're ending in about 20 minutes.
Oh,
Roll me initiative though. But on the plus side, Beastie is charmed.
I don't know how
And-
that's a plus.
One of the vampires has a crit fucking spell stored in his hand.
It's a plus because Jubilee's entire shtick is
yeah, actually, I can work with that.
canceling charms.
Well, Scalodius is going last, or never at this point.
I'm gonna use hand to try and grab Beastie.
Okay. You need to roll an athletics against her athletics.
Yes, and because she is medium or smaller, I get advantage on the check.
And because she is raging, she gets advantage on the check.
Well, she didn't attack anything last turn, so I don't think she's raging anymore.
That
If you
turns,
take a hit too.
that turns off at the beginning of your next turn.
Oh, okay.
But technically, your last turn, you attacked the vampire.
True. Well, beat a 28. Yeah, that ain't happening. Yeesh.
It would have happened if I rolled, like a nat 20.
Alright, so your hand will reach down, but Beastie, in her instinctive ways, hop through the fingers as she is intent on dragging Squib where Squib needs to go.
By the way, I just want you to note, I rolled with advantage and got the same number twice again.
Yes.
I don't know how I keep doing that. LV just sort of looks progressively perplexed as Beastie, while being not very good at avoiding charm effects, is very good at dodging things, and it's really getting annoying.
Alright. Anything else, Elvie?
No, she's going to just concentrate on hand to try and grab Beast.
Alrighty. Then, to be fair to Chaos, I will allow him a turn. For both
Well,
of his
like
characters.
if I'm gonna turn off a charm, I guess the best way would be to start with this. Is this okay? Hold on. Before, is it a charm that can be saved continuously?
It is not, however, I will allow you activating this to give Beastie another save.
Okay.
Because I'm so nice.
Thank you, George.
Yeah, that'll be the first action.
Now. It's stormy out there. Alright, so Beastie, you get to roll a wisdom saving throw.
Cool. Yep.
Good job, Beastie.
God damn it. I guess bonus action will give a... Sorry, go ahead.
Oh no, I thought... Was that game with advantage, or was it just, like, not... just a regular roll?
I mean, depending on how the DM wants to play it, usually my thing gives the other people advantage, so... But I don't know how
if
DM
it
wants
is
to
done
roll it.
with it. If it is done with advantage, Beastie, you begin to hear the chimes of Dancer, who is your friend, and slowly but surely you feel the control that is over you crack as the performance of Jubilee snaps you to your senses.
You're back.
Beastie
And,
blinks and looks herself over and then just glares over at the vampire and yells, "You're not my friend!"
The hand will reach over and tap your shoulder. And then, if you look at it, it just offers a thumbs up.
Which one's the vampire?
Well, there's a lot of them, but,
Is it the one engaged with Hubert right now?
That's one of them.
Is it the main one?
Debatable.
debatable.
Oh, fuck it. Just give
There's
inspiration to Hubert then.
There's like 2 or
As
3
the bonus
really
action.
scary ones.
Galodius, on the other hand, would like to rage.
Okay.
And we're gonna take a Scala Boulder and play Whack a Vampire. Hiya.
Alright, that will hit.
Okay, I believe that procs something else, but I'll just roll the damage real quick. Where is that ability? I could... Pretty sure it procs something. Ow, whatever. I'll just roll because I don't want to take up too much time for the second attack.
Okay, that'll hit.
You're right there, buddy?
Huh?
I just hear a lot.
Yeah, it's very dry in my room.
Gotcha. Okay. ah. Okay, that'll do it for Scalodius then.
Alrighty.
Just bonk bonk.
The end of those turns, then they're going. Some of the group.
Oh wait, I forgot to do something else. So, sorry, I'm gonna roll 2 more d6 because I did proc that thing.
Okay.
For its damage. Okay. Oh, I only rolled 1. Okay. There we go. Carry on.
You are raging, yeah?
Yeah.
So you have even more damage you're forgetting?
Am I?
You are a zealot barbarian, and at 3rd level they get the d6 plus half their barbarian level in damage.
I am. So that's another plus half my level. So that's another 9 points on top of that, and then 3 plus 3 rage damage as well. Oh, I got rolled twice because there's 2 attacks. Duh. Sorry, I'm not used to hitting with this guy. Another 15 on top of that with the rage and the zealot thing added in.
The zealot only procs once per turn.
Alright, then ignore 7 points of that.
Alright, at the end of those turns, legendary actions are going to be used as the vampires are going to look about before the invisible one sighs, almost in exasperation at seeing how things have turned out. And I need intelligence saving throws from Otto, Nilo, and Thorgrim.
Oh, great.
This is gonna end well.
Oh, yeah.
Or Nilo's just gonna roll a nat 20, okay.
My brain is brainulating!
Commence
That would be a thing he says, because, again, he's kind and has good wisdom. He is not that bright, though.
Alright,
He's
so
not book smart in the slightest.
the invisible vampire will send out a pulse which, Otto, you see magically originating from its head. However, he looks around and notices that everyone was unaffected by the attack.
Did you just feel something?
2 cases of too smart, one case of nothing to affect.
I was gonna start giggling to himself.
And then the other vampire will use his legendary action, putting his arms behind his back, and will float towards you, Adelsarde.
Oh boy.
As he begins flying up to meet you in the air with a smile.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Why do I picture that vampire T-posing at him?
Dominance.
Alright.
George! Actually, I don't think it would do anything even if we gave warning.
Alright. So the Vampire Knight will let out... Oh, after having stumbled forward from Scalodius' attack, will slowly stand up, sighing a bit, before holding his blade upwards. I need Constitution saving throws from 3 of you.
Which 3?
The 3 that are around him.
Oh.
Is he casting a spell?
How about you get fucked?
It is not a spell, no.
Otherwise I'd start smacking.
It is an ability, it's not a spell.
Oh, okay.
vampires have so many
Skillless
fucking
just says
abilities.
nah.
So what is Hubert's roll?
Hubert rolled a 27.
Oh, then yeah, fucking I was gonna flex with Genius George.
Okay. So, the three of you will take half of 58 damage, which is necrotic.
Nani?
So half of that will be 29.
Yeah, what would it be? Would it be 15 or 14 after again? Because George has
14.
resistance to necrotic. Okay.
At which point, the Vampire Knight will take a deep breath before very calmly sheathing his sword and sits down on the ground.
Huh?
I quit.
I was just gonna say,
You okay, bro?
what? What are you doing?
Sitting.
Okay, I know that, but why?
I cannot win this battle. I will not fight to the death if I can't win.
George is gonna incite that.
Okay.
Or try to incite that.
While you incite that, the Vampire Lord is going to attack Adel
Oh boy.
Oh boy, oh boy.
with a nat 20.
Oh,
God.
okay.
Oh
Of
no.
course.
And
Wait, hold on, I
I should have gone to sleep and just skipped this. Nah.
Or auto might have.
Sorry.
Quibble be fine.
You know what? You know what? Reroll it.
Well, it's not a nat 20, but it does still hit.
Yep.
Okay.
Didn't want you
Better
to.
enough, man.
Anyway, George, are you going to roll your insight?
Yeah.
Seems to be telling the truth.
Oh boy.
As Adel, the Vampire Lord, will float towards you before, with a burst of speed, slams a fist into your gut, causing you to double over as he deals 10 points of bludgeoning damage before he grabs you by your shoulder and holds one of your wrists as you are now grappled by him.
And Thorgrim is getting the silvery barb's advantage.
Okay. As the vampire smiles at you and says, I am curious how you taste, before he goes for a bite. Dealing 5 points of piercing damage. And 15 points of necrotic damage. As he is healed for 16, your health point maximum is reduced by 16. And you are still grappled by him.
It tastes like
Hubert is now triggered.
Let's see. That spawn is still dusted. That spawn is still dusted. That spawn is still dusted. Model, it's your turn.
Hooray for Otto, still grappled.
I need an adult.
I am an adult.
You are an adult.
So Otto is going to. Oh, alright, perfect. I was going to attempt to swing at the man
Okay.
with his mace of smiting.
That'll hit.
Alright. And then on top of that, Otto's going to use his trigger divine smite with it, as well as a branding smite on him.
Ox mace with malicious intent.
So glad I gave him that weapon now.
It's from my friend Hubert. Boo!
That's my purse. I don't know you.
That's an extra 46? I think it's an extra 46.
Get your hands off my penis.
Bruh.
And just to make it even more annoying for him, he's going to add on his psionic die damage again.
Excuse me.
Gross.
So that plus 46. That's all radiant damage, as he is now visible.
Not all radiant damage.
Well, yeah, the 10 was radiant damage.
Alright. So with a big flash of light, all of you suddenly see a third person currently still grappling Otto, as he looks to his now visible form, and then looks to you, Otto.
Otto, while he's grappled, will then put his finger up to his mouth, and will then give him a shushing motion.
He gives you a small smile to this, as he seems to like he likes your smart aleck attitude.
I like the kid.
You know what? You're all right.
Anything else,
And
Otto?
then he'll swing one more time. Oh my god.
Okay, that'll hit.
Bonk.
Could I do some crit on a 19? He doesn't. Well, shit. Well, it's only once, okay. $13 damage.
Alright. So you swing and slam your mace against him once again, causing more damage as the vampire continues to smile. Anything
Then I was going to action surge.
Okay.
And he is going to. Okay, so I have a question. So I guess this probably be your discretion.
Okay.
With his telekinetic movement, could he technically move himself out of his grapple?
No. Because since telekinetic movement requires you to, well, be able to move something, but he is holding on to you, it can't move you because he'll just hold on to you tighter.
Okay. And then what about his hop? I'm guessing that wouldn't, same thing?
Correct.
Okay.
You are grappled, so your movement is 0. Anything that can move you, unless it's by force, cannot move you away from him while you are grappled.
Alright.
Like, for example, if you get hit by an Eldritch Blast that moves you 10 feet away, that would ungrapple you.
Huh.
That was one of my favorite ways to ungrapple my teammates.
So if that's the case, Otto then is going to.
I got you, homie! Phew!
Get away from my friend! Ah!
I'm going to look and see Ado getting hit by that. Or getting bitten. And he is going to attempt to cast Vortex Warp.
The vampire before you will hold up his hand which begins to glow with a bright energy as he goes to counterspell you. Not that one, the one in front of Otto, which you can now see because he is now visible.
Excellent. I'm gonna counterspell in counterspelling manner.
What level?
Uno momento, senor. Just looking at my slots of spelling. Go with a. Where are my? There. Yeah, 4th level.
Okay, roll an ability check.
Okay. Just intelligence mod.
Yes. D20 plus your int.
Okay.
Is it also plus a spell level, or am I tripping?
Yeah,
No.
no. The
Okay.
DC is determined by what level he is casting at.
Okay.
Damn it.
Alright, so you hold your hand out to counterspell him, however you see his magic surge as it blocks yours out, as his counterspell continues to take effect on Otto's vortex.
And
Shit.
would George be able to counterspell?
If you want to use your reaction, sure.
Yeah, George will use it. It's going to be automatically at 5th level.
Okay, roll an ability check.
Oh dear God.
Is that intelligence for him, or is that different for...
It's whatever your spellcasting modifier is.
No
matter-
charisma.
Yeah. Alright. So, as Elvis fails, you quickly look over and you hold out your hand, crushing down your hand as you watch as his hand, the magic in his hand slowly begins to peter out before bursting as you manage to counterspell him.
Ooh, okay.
DC was 16 because he cast it at 6th level.
Oh my
I was
god.
gonna say that's a 6th level spell then.
Yep.
Right, then Otto is going to move Edos Sarday over to where Squib and everyone else is at.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Adel, are you willing?
Yes.
Okay.
Good idea putting her near the paladin with the shield maneuver.
Yep. And Otto is in no man's land, so and he's still grappled. Oh no.
Alright.
As a bonus action, he's just gonna second wind himself.
Okay.
And he feels like he's gonna have a lot of pain coming his way.
Alright. Let's see. It's been his turn. So Hubert will look down at the vampire who has given up before looking to Otto, determining that Otto is more important than killing this guy. 30. Oh god.
Oh my god.
Oh my
this-
god.
Oh,
The dichotomy
The
of
universe-
mad.
The universe balances itself once again.
But will it matter is the question.
I like
Maybe
that. I like
not.
the idea he went after the one that attacked his quote-unquote child instead of the one that attacked his lover.
Okay. Well, he can't reach the one who's floating 30 feet in the air.
That's fair.
Let's see. So that's actually supposed to have 16 more damage on it. So that's 32 slashing damage.
Oh Jesus.
God.
Oh, wait, no. Only 8 more. So 24 slashing damage, 19 cold damage. And now it's time for the radiant damage.
Oh god.
And Hubert hasn't used the 4th level spell slot yet.
Oh my god.
Maximum smiting.
48 free radiant damage. And then he'll do another 4th level radiant, another 4th level divine smite on top of that, just because he can.
Good lord.
For 97
Oh my
points of radiant damage.
Oh my god.
Jesus!
Not touch the Otto.
Don't
You
touch the child.
Alright, so Otto, as you're staring up at this vampire, you suddenly see a shimmering white blade streak through the vampire's being, causing the vampire to blink for a second before Hubert thrusts his greatsword into the creature's chest, staring directly into its eyes before a burst of radiant energy goes off as the vampire turns into mist. As
Cut off the hand and stabbed him right through the chest.
As his crit fail doesn't matter because Hubert has turned the vampire into its misty state.
Oh my god.
Vampire's like, fuck this.
It'll start day. Actually, at the end of Hubert's turn, the one who seems to be in charge will look around with a smile and say, "Well, this was all very fun. I hope you've given me some more enjoyment later down the line. For your trouble," before he reaches under his cloak and he brandishes a small staff and tosses it down into the water, and with his legendary action, disappears.
Oh. Okay then.
There's so much context I'm missing.
No. Not at all. He just
He's
had
just-
fun.
He's just honorable, apparently.
I don't know
Anyway.
about honorable.
Anyway,
He's certainly
it'll start day.
something.
As it comes to your turn, you notice the knight is currently sitting, having surrendered. One vampire has been turned to mist, and the last spawn looks around, seeming dejected, and ultimately surrenders as well.
Oh. Ale will reach her hand up to her neck, cut away with it bloody, and clenches her fist very tightly as she just glares at the vampire thrall. Dark ether rises from her for a moment, but then she just shuts her eyes and it fades. What's a hassle?
Do you require healing?
I'll be fine with the long rest.
Alright.
Squib,
Eh,
did Thaniel just leave you here without saying anything?
he said he was leaving, and then he left.
And you decided to stick around?
He didn't give me the option to follow. He simply said he was leaving.
As in you didn't go back to Solaria?
I can't.
Ada looks to Maximus.
Maximus, who is no longer chained, as the one who was training him is currently missed, Maximus just shrugs a bit to this.
She
Is
says,
Were we supposed to fight the body of him?
yes. Later.
in 2 days.
Yeah, in 2 days.
What about 2 days?
Fighting Maximus's actual body.
Oh.
Wait, that reminds
I
me.
honestly I don't know what's transpired in the last few days.
As they're doing that, George is gonna, pretty much as best as he can, try to tie up the guy that surrendered.
As you begin tying him up, it comes to your attention that while you can do this, you're fairly certain it would be more of a hollow security because you're 99% certain he can break himself out at any time. But he does allow
Good
you
point.
to do it if you continue.
George is gonna, as he's doing it, you can just break yourself out of this, can you?
Absolutely.
Okay. Then he's just gonna let go of the rope and then just follow me then.
Nyla. King Nyla.
Yeah.
She points to Squib. Can you please take him back to Solaria?
I can try.
If you're able to, try using your ether. That should allow you to circumvent the issues.
The last time I used my ether, I got sent to somewhere. Sure.
Strange. When I used mine, that's how I prevented my being able to be sent to places when I teleported between the realms. Or
My
teleported
ether,
in general.
my ether is very fickle.
I see. Well, good luck.
That's
Nilo, who runs off of pretty much instinct, has no idea how to use his ether, just uses it like a hammer.
Probably.
And
won't back-
every problem's a nail.
Hey, he also uses it as gun, which is what he did earlier while you weren't here.
Why didn't I think of that?
I'm doing it. George is gonna pick up that
Holy
small
bullets.
staff and hand it over to Otto. As Otto's gonna
Apparently
keep
the
looking
mist
at
is
the
thinking to
mist.
leave.
The mist is floating away.
She
No, you'll get back
something
here.
about that?
What can we do about it?
Threatens with radiant breath.
It will continue floating away.
Come back here. Skulls is like trying to catch the mist.
And eventually it will begin floating upwards towards the cracks in the ceiling.
Can George attempt to? I don't know, would George be able to hit a mist with his moat?
You can certainly try.
George is gonna attempt to hit the mist with his moat then.
Okay. Roll to hit. You
The one
fire
time he didn't need to miss.
You fire the moat, and it zooms towards the mist, which splits in two as the moat flies past it, slamming into the wall. As the mist will congeal back together, continuing to float towards the ceiling.
Yeah, well, nothing we can do there. And he's gonna.
Does Galodius have a bag or a bottle on?
It's already out of here. It's Glodius.
Galodius can fly. You do know that, right?
It's through a crack in the ceiling.
Did it go through the crack already, DM?
It is about to.
Galodius remembers he has a jar.
Okay.
Gonna attempt to jar up the mist, I guess.
Roll sleight of hand.
Look, it's the stupidest things that work sometimes. It's not this time.
You fly up and you attempt to jar the mist, and you get it in the jar, and as you seal the lid, it just seeps out of the cracks in the lid and then continues up through the ceiling.
Oh, there's still some honey in there. Completely forgets he was chasing this for a moment. The Dragonborn ADHD kicked in. Ooh, there's still honey in here.
Ooh, blah, blah, blah. goes to trap mist in jar. Comes back with mouth over jar.
Comes back,
Oh.
jar stock.
Alright,
Jar stuck in face.
unfortunately, due to Phenom having that thing in the morning, we do have to call it here.
Can I do
Ah.
identify on that staff?
Yes. The Identify gives you the Staff of Blood Magic. Crazy
Oh my
Mage
God.
created this staff before he used up all of his blood to cast his very last spell. With this staff, you can cast spells without using spell slots. If you do, you lose 1d10 per spell level after casting. Requires attunement.
Freaking hemomancy.
Oh, huh.
Blood magic.
Yuck.
That?
Posted in general for your interests.
Looks neat. Also, I apologize, guys, for forgetting what day it was.
Eh,
Oh,
you're
good.
not the only one.
Part of me is really tempted to have George take that so he can just recast spells.
Keep in mind, though, Recasting your spells is going to deal 5d10 damage every time you cast
Oh,
a
it's
spell.
5d10. Okay,
Jesus
It's
fucking
upcast for you
Christ.
automatically.
Yeah, nah.
I forgot about that. Hey, thanks for watching the video until the end. If you want to see more of my stuff, click on either the vids on screen or check out my YouTube channel. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and check the description for more places to follow me. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll be seeing you.